It's in there. Copyright.
Yeah. Copyrighted.
We are back, episode 92.
92. We ate away.
From the gruesome twosome to the
The
Musketeers.
Yeah.
I was just saying I couldn't think of anything else. Episode 92. 8 away. 8 away from the big 100. This is the BSG podcast. I'm Casey. That's Brady.
I'm Zach.
That's Zach. This is the boys. And so, big giveaway coming at episode 100. Stay tuned after the podcast. We'll talk about that briefly. But before we jump into the interview with a very special guest tonight, Brady's going to tell you about our main sponsor, Moon Golf.
Moon Golf, baby. Let's just kick it off here. Everybody that goes into Moon Golf that I know of has a wonderful experience. They have 3 locations, one near us in Auburn, Alabama, and 2 in Florida, Vero Beach and Melbourne. They have the best equipment you can possibly get your hands on right now, and the best employees you can go talk to. That's probably the number one thing, because every golf store that we know has the equipment, but do they have the people, like the right people selling you that equipment? And that's one big thing that we love about Moon Golf. We love to go there, talk to the guys, see all their different takes on different clubs, different items that you can buy in their store. And the hospitality is, it's out of this world. So, and I know everybody in this chat definitely thinks the same way.
Agree. And we'll have here in a couple weeks, we'll have them spaced out, but we'll have Zach's fitting video and then Brady's fitting video. So you'll kind of get to see what the fitting process is like and how thorough they are. Both of them walked away with new clubs. So you'll see how it is for them.
We signed the NDA. We can't talk about it right
now. And so both of them clubs, different brands than they were already had. So interesting to see how they got fitted.
To be honest, one of the first things I said in mine was that the specific brand that I ended up going with, I actually did not like that brand, and it totally changed my mind after hitting it. So
we're excited for y'all to watch those videos. But go check out Moon Golf. And I think Ann told us actually that it may have been the end of last quarter, this quarter. She's trying to get their website updated so you can shop online, even if you're not local to the area. You can see what they got. So go check out Moon Golf. Zach, tell them about the guests that we're about to jump in. I guess just briefly, because we'll kind of in the interview talk about them, and lead us into that.
So I've been working hard online, like usual, trying to get some guests. I've established us as a D1 destination for interviews. So tonight, on the way I found him, because there's so many golfers or whatever, his mom posted something on TikTok. They were waiting at a tournament, and I was like, we need him on his podcast. And she replied, she's like, yes, you do. So then I was like, let me message him. So his name is Connor Creasy. He's, what year is he? Oh, he's a grad student at UGA up in Athens. So we don't support the Dawgs, but we'll support Connor. And so he'll be on tonight, and once he's on, Brady will give you the full intro and everything on him. But we're excited just to have more talented guys coming on, more than just bums like us.
So before we head into that, you said we're the one stop for D1 athletes. So that have to be golf, or can we get equestrian? Can we get water polo? Or does it need to be golfers?
So we're Be.Still Golf. If we venture to Be.Still Equestrian or something, we may venture out.
Okay,
there might be a connection for a pitcher.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Dawgs, who might come on and talk his golf game.
Well, he said he doesn't really have much of a golf game, but so we're going to jump into that interview right now.
We really, all we need is a roll tide from you, and we're good, and we'll move forward.
Perfect guy.
I mean, you're a graduate now, so you can say what you want to say now.
Fair enough. That's right. Yeah.
But whenever you're ready, Brady, we'll kind of go jump into it.
All right, I'll lead us off. All right, guys, tonight we are joined by none other than Connor Creasy, originally from Abingdon, Virginia, He's competed all 4 years on the men's golf team at UGA and is now a graduate student there. He's finished 19th at the 2023 SEC Championship. He's coming off of a third place finish at the Puerto Rico Classic and currently ranked 132nd in the world amateur golf rankings. Pretty impressive stuff right there. We've had a ton of D1 golfers on here lately, like at least a handful. Thanks to Zach, he's pulling them in. So, like we said earlier, if you want to be on this podcast, gotta be a D1 golfer right now. Like that's the place to be. So, Connor, when did you first figure out that golf was something that you wanted to set your sights on, and what kept you motivated to make a career out of it?
I kind of first got the bug when I was 12, 13. I wasn't very good, but I don't know, something about the game just kept dragging me in every day. None of my friends really played it. But yeah, I kind of just got the bug, like I said, when I was 12, 13. I started playing a little bit better, having a little bit of success when I was 14. And I just kind of kept at it. And for some reason, I loved it from a young age and just kept continuing to love it.
So from then through high school, kind of what led you to Georgia? Was Georgia like just heavily recruited, or are you a big Georgia fan, or like why UGA?
No UGA connections. I was actually committed to Wake Forest first. I was kind of right at the time
Demons?
when
Demon
Wake Forest.
Deacons, yeah.
That's them. Okay.
Yeah, so no, I was committed there. I was kind of right at during the time when college golf recruiting was getting very early. Like there was in September of my sophomore year of high school is when I committed, and there was probably already 20 to 25 people in my class that had committed.
Man.
And so, and there was already 2 at Wake Forest. So we already had 3 commits in sophomores in high school. But anyways, so yeah, I kind of just felt like that was the right spot at the time. But then as time went on throughout high school, I realized that may not have been the best fit for me, and kind of just took a visit to Georgia, really liked it, and ended up working out.
Now you're all SEC, and it just means more for everything.
Trust me, there you go. That's right.
I mean, what? Okay, I mean, your time at Georgia is coming to an end. But what's better to you?
Yeah.
What has the better gear, red and black or the black and gold? You don't have to pick a school, but if you could rock any of them permanently, like, are you a red and black, black and gold?
Yeah, I
Orange
definitely
and
like
blue.
the red and black.
Orange and blue is a good color too.
I kind of lost you there. What were you saying at the end?
I was just thinking orange and blue is a pretty good color too, with a tiger on it. That'd be a sick scheme too. No, that's cool.
Know about
that.
So growing up, did you ever play any other sports like baseball or anything, or was it you figured out golf and just like pushed with it?
No, I mean, I grew up playing basketball, baseball, football, just because that's what all my friends did, and I loved those. I stopped playing football in like 6th grade, played baseball until 8th grade, and played basketball until 10th grade. So, I mean, I played a bunch of other sports, and I think it's very important to do that. And I will always, one of my biggest regrets from high school is not playing basketball my senior year, because, I mean, I did for like a month and a half, like did tryouts, everything, practice, and decided not to play because I'd be committed, and I had to figure out where I wanted to go to college. But I still regret it to this day, and I just think it's super important for growing up and developing for your golf game. Play team sports and just let your body develop. And I think it's just super important, and I always encourage kids to play other sports in high school if they're golfers, or any other sport for that matter.
Hey, somebody at your skill level, do you enjoy playing with like your buddies from high school that shoot like 90 something, or is it just like you only like playing with people like at your level?
I love it. Yeah, I love playing with my friends and back then that don't really play that much. It's a ton of fun for me.
Okay, I just always wondered if people at your level are like, why am I playing with people like this?
Yeah, I love it. It's fun.
Cool.
whenever you're like coming into college, first couple of years, you're getting like your feet wet, playing different tournaments and stuff like that. I know there's like ups and downs. Can you talk to us about some of like the struggles you may have had playing for like a D1 school and how you overcome those challenges?
Yeah, it's definitely tough trying to get used to class and trying to balance that with golf and trying to make friends or whatever it may be. Yeah, it was tough, and I had I did all right with it at first, and then I guess it was my third year. I was really struggling with my game, and yeah, it was a really tough time for me. But I just kind of kept working at it, and I kind of worked my way out of it, and it gave me a lot of confidence, and I just have much better perspective of the game now, and I'm very thankful that I went through that couple of rough 6 months or whatever it was, and I think it definitely helped shape me as a person and a golfer, and I think it's you know very. I'm glad I had that in college and not after college, I would say.
Yeah. Do you like when you're struggling at certain points in your golf game? Do you like just go to the range and like try to bang balls to get it out of your system, or like what are you doing to help fix that?
No, I don't like to sit there and bang balls. I maybe do a couple drills, working on my swing, work with my coach, but I like to actually see results on the course and get out there on the course, hit different shots, drop a few balls off the tee from the fairway, going through my routine every time. And just as far as off the course stuff, doing a lot of journaling, writing down my thoughts every day, writing down my good shots every day, the good feels, and kind of just trying to, rep those feels into my brain and do that as much as I can. But journaling has been super helpful for me. Only writing good things down, positive affirmations about my day and my game, my feels throughout the day, and I'll go back and look at days where I felt really good, and I kind of just try and do the exact same thing as that. Whatever, man, I ate whatever, I worked out, before, I worked out after, and it's kind of just been big and helping me to learn more about myself and how I can become more consistent every day.
With
Maybe.
the idea of journaling, is that something you come up with yourself, or does Georgia have like a great like mental health program? Because I feel like my golf game is 99% between the ears. If you're believing
Yeah,
you're gonna play good, you're good. But you start hitting a bad shot or two, especially like back to back bad shots, it'll go downhill quick, and there's no backbone for me to lean on and be like, okay, we got this. It's just okay, I wasted money today. I'll come back another week.
yeah, yeah. No, that can be. Yeah, that's very tough, and you got to be a goldfish in this game.
when
Huh.
when's the last time you paid for a round of golf, Connor? Just out of curiosity.
Mm, probably
Oh, it's been a while. He's
last.
having to close his eyes to think.
No, no. It was over the break,
Okay.
over winter break.
Um,
Yeah.
hey, so uh, we love golf equipment. So, question: were you a ping guy
hmm
before going to Georgia, and then?
hmm
Well, okay, that's question one. Then question two: is
Yeah,
Georgia
yeah, it was.
exclusively a ping school? Okay, you were. Is Georgia a ping school?
No, we can kind of play whatever, to be
Okay,
honest.
so it's your choice to play ping then. So even after Georgia, that's what you're leaning towards.
Yep, definitely gonna stick with ping. Yeah.
Are you obligated to say that? Tell the truth now.
I'm not. I just have ever since I was 15. I've played ping, and I'm just used to it.
Okay,
I
well,
like it a lot.
I agree. I'm the only guy in our group using a ping driver, and it's the 430. Get a lot of
Really?
hate for it, but you can't tell me they're not the best
You get a
drivers
lot of
out
hate for
there.
using that?
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's only because he hits it 210.
He's so
That's
dumb.
it.
No, it's because I'm still playing a 430. Oh no, a 410. So a couple models ago, but the 410 I feel like is one of the best driver heads out there.
No, it was really good. I played it for a long time. The 400 is also really good.
In fact, Brady just got fitted, and he went into his fitting for a 3 wood. and a 7-wood, saying he did not want ping clubs at all, that he was anti-ping, left with a ping 3-wood and a ping 7-wood.
Sure
There
did.
you go.
Sure did. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, look, what do you play in your bag throughout, like, the whole bag? What do you have?
Yeah, I got a Ping 430 LST, 10.5 with a black 6X Ventus at 45 inches. 430 LST 3-wood. I got the blue and black 7X Ventus in there, the new one TR, and I've got a 430 hybrid 19 degree, the blue 8X Ventus. And then irons, I've been playing the I-230s, 4-through wedge, X100s, quarter of an inch shorter than standard. And but I just ordered, I'm going to try out the Blueprint S's in my short irons. Pitch. I'm gonna start out pitch through 7, just try and work with those. Might feel a little bit different, might average 50 to 100 less RPMs a spin. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Then I got the Ping Glide Pro wedges.
You didn't get
What
to hit
about
those
putter?
safe, did you?
Oh, putter. Yeah, I forgot. I got a mini Jailbird
Oh,
2 weeks before Puerto Rico, and I've been using that, and it's been really good.
what was
So
so that's for all the gear guys out there, that should make you happy. But what was the Puerto Rico class? What was that like, going from competing in something like that?
it was a ton of fun. It was nice to get some sunshine, really, and play in the hot weather. God, we play, you know how it is in Southeast this time of year. You just never know. But anyways, yeah, it was nice, and it's a PJ Tour course. They're actually playing Puerto Rico Open there this week. So it's a good course. If you're hitting it well, you're going to give yourself plenty of opportunities for birdie. But yeah, it's a great tournament, good field. Always nice to start out the spring there. Like I said, get some sun and kind of get the season going.
I've actually got former Gamecock Wesley Bryan winning this week, boys. I know we didn't make our picks for the Puerto Rico Open, but there's a little pick for you right there. I got Wesley taking it. All right, into the
Nice.
we'll talk Corn Ferry. Is there like any mindset change for you when you play a college event, and it's like a team kind of aspect, and then you go to like maybe a Corn Ferry event? Is like anything change for you mentally?
I mean, I try not to. I try to play golf the same every day, to be honest, no matter what I'm doing. Obviously playing for your team, playing for Georgia, like you want to be there for your teammates and stuff like that. But for me, that's just, I can't think of it like that. I just have to, play the game for what it is, and one shot at a time, and go through my routine, and at the end of the day, just add them up, and whatever it is, it is. There's no need to. For me, I can't really think about the outside stuff. I just kind of have to stick to what I know how to do, and that's kind of stick to my routine and hit shots and have fun with it. So that's what I try and do.
What ball do you play, Connor?
Pro.
Is it just so at our skill level, we really, I mean, I can play whatever ball. We play Vice because they're sending them to us. But is the Pro V just that far ahead of the other balls, or is it just the school gets a boatload of them? They're a great ball and they're just reliable.
Yeah, I've just never played anything else, to be honest. I can't speak on that, but I mean, I personally, like 2 years ago, the Pro V, the best. I found it to be the most consistent. The one with the little longer line over the Pro V.
Is it the 21?
I think it's a 21. Yeah, that's been my favorite. But I guess can't really answer that question because I don't have anything to compare it to be honest. Apparently, the Strixon. Some of my teammates are playing the Strixon ball and they like it.
The
So,
Z-Star Diamond.
yes.
That's my favorite ball. I have several dozen of those.
Yeah, that's what I play.
I just feel like it's long.
Yeah, they said they really like it. It's super consistent with in terms of the flight with the irons and the wind, and so I've heard good things about it.
Last week we had Cannon Claycomb at Alabama on, and he was, he's was teammates with Nick Dunlap. Being a college athlete like yourself, was it cool for y'all to see somebody like Nick win a PGA Tour event, or is it kind of like a man? I wish that was a Georgia guy, or is it something hopeful for y'all? Y'all like that's cool to see.
No, it's so awesome. It's great for the amateur game. It's only going to help develop and give more opportunities for amateurs. Him going out and doing that was awesome to watch, and I would imagine every single other college golfer is going to say the same thing. How happy we were for him and how good it's going to be for the amateur game in terms of getting exemptions or expanding PGA Tour U. It's only going to help, and it was just really cool to see and watch.
So if that was you, are you staying at Georgia or are you going pro?
I mean, you got to turn pro, right? Like it's
Yeah.
the opportunity in front of you is too good to pass up. Unfortunately for your teammates or
Yeah.
your time in college, but it's just the truth.
And what was it? He won, turned pro, and then he came in dead last the next tournament,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
But
Oh,
it was a no cut event, so he still bagged like $60,000.
Which is fine. Like you said, that's golf, but it's just so crazy to see how golf can do that. Like you're beating the best of the best one week, and the next week you're last of best of the best.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy, no
um,
doubt.
what about y'all's season right now? What are your hopes for this season for y'all?
We got obviously we've got a few more tournaments before we get to SEC, but we're just trying to get a little bit better every week, and we want to win a few more times before we get to the postseason, and we want to make a run at SECs, and then make it to NCAA's and make it to match play, and see how deep we can take it. We've got a really good team, really solid team. We've got our next tournament is Junior Longer, Lake Oconee, March 17th to the 19th. So we're actually down here right now, practicing a little bit. Our coach lives down here, so we're just playing a few rounds at Great Waters and trying to get a little bit more comfortable with the course.
When y'all do a tournament, like our local university here, is it the same as there's one guy going out solo, and then there's other guys that combine score kind of thing for y'all when y'all are scoring?
Well, I mean, in most tournaments we have it's 5 count 4. So 5 people play, and then 4 scores count each day. But then, so I mean, sometimes we'll have individuals playing in the tournament as well that their score doesn't count for our team, but they're just playing in the tournament. Yeah.
Cool. So. Well, is there any teams y'all have y'all's eyes on? Because I know, if we're just being honest, everybody, Auburn is a top dog in the SEC in men's golf. If we're just being transparent on the podcast, are they somebody for y'all? Y'all like we gotta chase them down, or do y'all think like we can go into this and we can do this thing and run it? You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
No, I mean we obviously know they're very good, and they won again today. I saw, and so but we can't pay too much attention to what other teams are doing right now. We've got to just, like I said a minute ago, we got to just try and get a little bit better, at our process and what we're trying to do over the course of the next couple of months if we really want to give ourselves a chance to, win NCAAs or SECs. So that's our best bet.
What's well, I guess we'll kind of wind it down here with some fun questions. What's like your favorite course you've played so far?
Favorite course I've ever played is Mountaintop in Highlands, North Carolina.
Okay, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's a really cool course.
Do you think because you come to the Atlanta area and the time that you did, you brought the greatness to Georgia? Because they had never won anything. And then I see you got the Braves hat on. They won again. which we're
All
all
right,
Braves fans because there's no other ball team around here. But college wise, they hadn't won, and like you
yeah.
brought it. Can we give the credit to you?
No, you can't. I didn't do anything. I wish I could say that. But I've definitely become more of a Braves fan in my time at Georgia, it was super fun to watch the World Series and with everybody. And I mean, I have a ton of people in Athens are Georgia fans, obviously, or Braves fans. So that was super fun. But no, I can't say that, to be honest. I wish I could. It'd be nice.
You lived through the peak of Georgia.
Yeah,
Really?
That's why you've been enrolled.
Gosh, yeah.
no doubt.
And we hate them from my side. I graduated from Bama, so I got hate for Georgia. I got hate for Auburn. If you're in the SEC, I hate you.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Hey, do you feel? I was going to ask you this. It just came to me. I forgot. Do you feel more pressure on you this year, being like a graduate scene? Like this is your last year, right? Do you feel more
Mhm.
pressure leading this team than you have in the past?
I mean, a little bit, but not much. I mean, I try not to really think about it. Um, but I mean, there's definitely that's definitely in the back of my mind to kind of step up and do what I need to do. But yeah, I don't really think about it, to be honest.
And
Trying
this
to
will
at
be
least.
my last hard question, without
Yeah.
saying any brand names. And I'm talking about golf. I'm talking about like overall thing. Are you hoping golf gets figured out before the end of the season, so you don't have to make any hard choices in the next couple of months? Or is the world of golf kind of scare
Specifically
you?
between
No.
three-letter
We're not calling anything.
organizations.
Does the world of golf scare you right now, being how you're just a few months away from having to jump into that? Like, do you wish it'd get figured out, or you kind of
Uh,
have a plan in place?
no, I mean, shoot. I mean, I have no idea what's going on, but with the whole merge thing or whatever. But yeah, I'm good with that'd be an amazing problem for me to have, if you want me to be honest. If I had
Yeah.
to choose if I wanted to go there or there, um, I would love to have that problem. But I don't really know, like you said, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't really.
as a here's some wisdom from us. Our financial person told us, if one of those two companies asked us to come make content for them, it's a business decision, Connor. It's a
Whoever's
business
writing the
decision.
check.
So you
Yeah.
keep
All right.
you keep your future family in mind, Connor. Whenever somebody wants to get you going.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah. No, yeah, I'd had to live
So
in a
do you?
heartbeat.
We hear stories of like people. They after college they kind of chase the tour and they give themselves a timeline. Like, do you have a timeline of how many years you're willing to chase it and pro, or is it kind of like you're 100%? I'm going after this dream of mine and I'm going to make it.
Yeah, I don't have a timeline, to be honest. No timeline at all. But I'm going to give it all I got for at least a few years. Yeah, it kind of. Yeah, I've never really talked about it or even thought about it. But no, like I said, no timeline. Just gonna, like I said, give it all I got for a few years and reevaluate after that.
Yeah. Well, we're rooting for you and everything
I
except
appreciate it.
SEC play. Everything except SEC play. We're rooting big for you, Connor. We want to see you
Fair enough.
succeed.
Fair play.
Yeah, we want to see you do big things, but we appreciate you coming on and taking time to talk to us.
This is sick. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
What?
Everybody,
I was gonna say, towards the end of the summer or the end of the season, once you graduate, how long are you still in the area? Are you like
Um,
jetting off straight to tournaments, or
More than likely,
what?
yeah. So I'm gonna have uh, PJ Tour Canada Q School in LA right after NCAA's in San Diego. So I'm just gonna stay out there and then play that. So it'll be right away. Yeah.
that'll be cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll be tracking, following.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Everybody listening or watching. We'll have Connor stuff linked in the description. You go check them out on social media. Go follow UGA Men's Golf. They post a lot about it too. A lot of cool stuff. Um, And I think, another pick. If y'all don't like Wesley, I think Kiz is in the field. Is he at Puerto Rico this week, or is he at the? He's in the.
I think he's playing
I
Puerto
don't think.
Rico. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do good because he's been in the booth a little too long. But he's in the field, so you can go check out Kiz and UGA. But that's Connor. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It was great.
We back. Thanks for that interview. Shout out to Zach for just getting these guests on here, and thanks Connor for coming on and talking to us and hanging out with us. Real quick before we go on our picks, if you're a dedicated watcher of the podcast, if you're a listener, you won't know what I'm talking about. If you're a watcher, something has changed in Zach's backdrop. There used to be a caricature of him and his wife Joni on that wall.
Next week, these wall colors will be changed. I'm scheduled to paint Saturday. So I was like, I've already, in the corner of my room, I got my degree and all my flags and stuff down, like my ball flag. So I was like, let me put a little sneak peek up before it makes the big wall. I don't know if that's where it's going or not, but
are you painting? Clay's painting? Oh man.
I hate painting. Usually, historically, Joni's done all our painting, but it's me for the office. I have a nice green.
Master's green, some would say?
No, it's not Master's green. It's almost like olive drab, but a little lighter shade. I don't know what. I forget what it's called. I saw it on Etsy when I bought these
I'll come over there and
pictures.
paint you some little azaleas on the wall.
There we go.
Little pink azaleas.
You know, we printed some lilies to put on. We put on Everly's wall. We can put on some azaleas on yours.
Oh yeah, just azalea me up. And I do. Everybody probably doesn't know, but I'm a big fan of the Masters. So I have a little azalea garden outside my window.
One question about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead. How much money are you saving up to take to the Masters?
I got a G ready, approved. It can go up.
Oh. I've got one polo's worth to send. Oh, and a flag. That's what I'm sending with Zach for myself. Or that's what I'll be Venmoing. I'll give a tip if you get somebody to sign that flag. I don't care. It's got to be any PGA Tour player.
So there is one that's set up at Hooters.
Oh, John Day.
I've seen several people say if you just want a player to sign it, Daly's there and willing.
I'll take a John Daly autograph if you're just swinging through. He'll probably charge you though. He's kind of guy. If you're set up at Hooters for Masters Week, you're probably charging $10 an autograph.
Easily.
But
I plan on getting there, buying the stuff and just checking it at will call, and then grabbing it on the way out. I don't want to carry all that stuff around all day because we're going to walk the course backwards. I'll have the Sony to take pictures, which is wild that you can even do that. You can take your Apple Watch.
You can't take like video, like GoPros in?
Cannot video.
Just strap that to your forehead and start
photography.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They won't know what I'm doing.
I was about to say, that Sony, they won't know if it's video or photo, and it's just one button you press.
If I can just get a couple tiger swings. Bryson, new odds come out. He's 25-1 for the Masters to win.
Wow. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to turn that Sony vertically and get a video, one clip of tiger swinging. That's all I need. They will never know if there's a photo or video
on your body.
Yeah. But speaking of tournaments and favorites and odds, it's that time of the week where we lock it in with our favorites for the PGA and the LPGA Tour events presented by Swanee's Golf. Use BSG 25 for 25% off. Last week, the boys, first ever, all four of us 2-2 tied. Like our players were all right there together. Ricky, Matt Fitzpatrick, Rory, and Russell Henley all were right there close. So 2 tied for 21st, 2 tied for 41st. And this week, the Arnold Palmer. This is always a fun tournament. Hole 18 at the Arnold Palmer at Bay Hill is always a very interesting hole. And so our picks, what are y'all thinking?
I went Justin Rose.
Rose.
Someone do. He's played well recently. He's ready to just grab another trophy.
When this podcast comes out, the new season of Full Swing will be out, and I've heard a lot that
yeah.
The guy that everyone is waiting to see on the show is Rory McIlroy, and I think he's going to be like the show is going to be pushing him this weekend, so he's going to be firing on all cylinders, and that's who I got to win.
So I'm honestly surprised he's playing the event. Give me a favorite on the pod. No Hat Pat.
A favorite.
He's performed when he's been picked on the pod.
Yeah, give me No Hat Pat. You know, he was a. Well, no, I was thinking Matt Fitzpatrick for who was on the last season of the Netflix show. That's kind of a favorite. But I don't think Mitchell. Oh, did he not?
Scotty.
Oh, he did. Scotty Scheffler. Safe pick right there for him, Scotty. Side note,
real reliable.
Yeah. Side note, Bay Hill is. I rode by the course one time. It's pretty close to Disney World. That's just the closest I've ever been to a tournament. That was a little nugget for y'all. All right, the LPGA now. We're at the. This is last week the Singapore there. Last week HSBC. I did not stay awake and watch any of it because it's in China. Came on at 10:30 p.m. to like 2 a.m.
Talking about China.
Yeah, all I know is my pick was not a good pick. That's all I know. Last week,
stretching a lead out.
I saw it. I checked the pick'ems earlier. I saw that. I'm getting momentum though. I'm now at I think 5 weeks on the PJ with no cuts. You know, I had a streak there. I had a lot of cuts early in the season.
The cuts hurt.
Oh, they do. But the LPGA last week, just for y'all listening, Zach had Brooke Henderson. She was tied for third, 9 under. That was a really good pick. I had Hujo Kim. She was 3 over. Minji Lee was even, and Lydia Ko was 1 over. So Zach was only 1 under par last week. So big pull for him. And this week with our picks, I'm going with a favorite, as in favorite is one of the best in the LPGA. Give me Lydia Ko.
I'm going defending champ Gabby Lopez.
Going back to back. I'm going with the lady that almost won it this past weekend at Singapore, Celine Boutier.
And then Mitchell, our guy Mitch.
He said Rose, I think.
Michelle Zhang.
Rose Zhang.
Oh, what does it say? Oh, that's our picks.
Michelle in there.
It's Rose.
Oh, Rose Zhang, sorry.
Know who he's picking.
Yeah. Sorry, Rose. I'm starting to see, and now if you follow us on Instagram, oh gosh. If you follow us on Instagram, I don't know, the kids are wild. The wife's not here right now. The kids are doing their own thing. Follow us on Instagram, you can see our picks, and I was like, let me start posting that and tagging people, because last time we did that, Matt Fitzpatrick kind of reached out to us.
He said it's hard for me to win if I'm not in the field.
I know, that's funny. So that's our picks for the week. You can go check them out. What's coming up for BSG is we have some videos coming out. Maddox and Scott, that video is done. Go check it out if you haven't. But the boys scrambled at Capitol Hill. We decided to run with these and make them. The Road to Texas series was so good. This is going to be the Road to Utah series. And so we have these going on. People, never get y'all wiener dog. Never. Guys coming on. And then the fitting videos. And then Zach and I are actually, and whoever else can make it, I don't know if Brady's coming or not, are about to attempt a new series on the channel, alternate shot. The goal is 9 holes, breaking par, and you cannot move back a tee box until you've broke par from the tee box you're at. So I don't know how many episodes it'll take us, but it's alternate shot. That's the goal. And we're going to see if we can do it. Yep. And so we never really did. We've done alternate shot once on the channel at Roanoke. So we're just going to see if we can pull it off. We don't know. But it's going to be a new little thing coming out. Just a little walking 9 holes at the local course.
I was thinking the other day I saw a highlight on Facebook, and when I got my push cart like 3 years ago, I was like, it's probably got about 6 walks in it so far. But, I mean, it's just sitting here ready.
We're also all of us are going to be participating in the Glow in the Dark tournament this weekend or this.
Oh yeah. I wish there was a way to like even just set up a GoPro on the car. I
Is
was
this
like, you
week?
just yes, this Friday.
Oh, shoot.
He's supposed to be painting. Are you
I was
painting Friday
thinking
night
next
too?
week. Ooh, Thursday may not be a go.
I just thought Thursday was gonna be the warm up round for Friday. I thought that's why you were wanting to go.
Oh.
But no, we can wait till Friday then.
Because
Yeah.
it's a full 9. It's not par 3.
It's supposed to be par 3.
Jeremy said it was full.
There's a lot of miscommunication on it because on the website it says your fee's a cart fee, and then everybody's saying you're walking, and then everybody said it's a par 3.
Yeah, I saw on the flyer it says walking on the flyer.
Yeah, and then somebody commented on Facebook that it was set up to be par 3s.
I think that would make the most sense.
Yeah, I doubt they're doing a full course because, and it's only $30 a person, so I imagine it's just.
Especially if they're giving out like they're giving you the balls. They probably don't want people losing like their tee shots, like you know.
Yeah, I imagine it's a par 3 competition.
Yeah.
So
it does not say.
I think it's par 3, but yeah, the boys are competing in it.
9-hole walking course, 2-person best ball. Bring your own flashlight. Closest to the pin contest. That's it. It does not say anything about a par 3 contest.
Well, I don't think it's a full course because, like Brady said, you know how many lost balls there would be in that situation.
I know. That's why I was worried.
So, got that coming up. Our first time playing in it. Maybe the boys will win something like a close to the pin.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, our team is gonna win best ball. So we can. It's not scrambling, but we can. You know, I think I saw Zach's go in the hole, something like that. We'll see.
I'm thinking 9. I'm thinking 10 under. We got a hole in one, dude.
We'll just each birdie we'll alternate. I birdie hole, you birdie hole. I birdie hole, you birdie hole with a hole in one.
And I'll take the hole in one.
I don't know if I'd want my hole in one to happen during this when it's dark and you couldn't really see it.
Don't matter to me. That thing goes in the hole. We walk up there. Somebody else will be beside us.
And the hole's just glowing. Yeah. So we check that out coming up from BSG. That's it for episode 92. Anybody else got anything?
I'm done.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll see you boys. Peace.
Peace.